Light Yagami did a lot with the Death Note, but what if he never got it? What would he have done? This means he just would have never found it, or Ryuk would have never dropped it. We know Light was the top student in Japan, and was looking to become involved with the police, probably be a detective, and help with investigation alongside his father. Him not getting the Death Note would have made him never take anyone's life with it. He would have never met Misa or Mikami, but he may have met L, since Light's father was connected to him. Or maybe he would have ended up working with L just because he would have been a great detective, so them working together, they could have been great partners, like it seemed they were during Death Note. He probably would have been very successful, solved many cases, and yeah, there was a good chance he would have started working with L. Then, instead of being enemies the entire time they were together, they would have just been partners and solved some of the craziest and hardest cases. Light's father would have never lost his life, so he would probably be working with them too the entire time until he retired. And there's a good chance somebody else might have got the Death Note if Light didn't get it. And I believe L once again would go after whoever had got it, probably with the help of Light. And they would have probably caught whoever was using the Death Note, because most likely they're not gonna be as intelligent as L or Light and use the Death Note as well as Light did. If the series was based on him never getting the Death Note, maybe they would have made a different villain who had got the Death Note. So maybe the character would be very smart and hard to catch. And Light Yagami would have never lost his life when they found out he was Kira. Of course, he still could have lost his life if someone else took his life with the Death Note, but it seems the whole series would have just been about L and Light working together, catching criminals as partners, instead of them sort of just being partners but enemies at the same time, since L suspects Light of being Kira and Light really is Kira, and then Light ends up taking his life. Most people think that L and Light were good partners, and this would have been an amazing way to see them working together. And there's a good chance if the Death Note ever did come into the human world and someone got it, it would fall into Light's hands again. Obviously, he wouldn't get memories back of that he was Kira, like what really happened, but potentially he might try to use it or go the same route he did originally and become Kira. But most likely, if Light Yagami never got the Death Note, he would have been very successful, respected, and not be responsible or cause most of the things that he did. If L had died again, instead of Nier being the successor to L, it would have been Light. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.